Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and today we're playing Raising Them Right. I'm focusing on Don for a little while and maybe Grim a little bit too because Don has to go to career day for his aspirations and I believe that is today. So it's Tuesday, let me go on the calendar. It is indeed career day at school. So we'll follow Don to school. I think we'll also follow the Grim Reaper to school because he has to still get in trouble. I'm having a lot of problems trying to get him caught out in between classes. Like the headmistress is basically ignoring him. Maybe it's because he has a reputation. Maybe it's because she can predict the future and she knows what kind of job he's going to go into. Maybe it's because she's had some life and death experiences with this family in the past. Yeah, well, who is this Ern anyway? Riley Book, Nobody No Crime. Yeah, those were the days. That is kind of the plan of what we're doing. So let me just get this party started. Don is having breakfast, I believe. What is wrong with you? You need to have some fun. I know, you need to have some fun and I've told you to do your homework. The life of an overachieving student is a tough one, I'm sorry to say. Agnes as well, I've asked her to do her homework. She does need to do her homework 5 times for her aspiration. They're getting an early start to the day as well. It's only 3 a.m. And she also has to do, I'm going to just check off the after school activity. She's got a job. I'm counting that as like the same vibe, I think. But yeah, that is what they've got going on for them. Grim Reaper, I think, is still kind of tired. Yeah, so when he gets up, we'll get him to go and have a shower. And does he also have to do his homework? He does, but maybe he's not the most enthusiastic about doing his homework at the moment. He's also, in between episodes, he got the distant childhood phase, so we're going to have to also work with that. I didn't want to kind of waste time in between episodes. I wanted to kind of like get into the swing of things, and it occurred, so I was like, I have to remember to tell you guys that. Dad's here with his fear of being cheated on still. No, can't imagine why. It's not like I try and romance every character that I come across, but listen. He made some pancakes as well, which is lovely. Let's discuss stressed mood and help with his empathy here. Stop putting fleas on the pancakes, Christopher. We also have to probably lecture about responsibilities a little bit and also help him do his homework. I think all of these things are probably a good idea. I don't know why he's doing it on the kitchen floor when the dining table's right there, but he was raised by wolves, literally, so maybe that explains this. Help with homework, there we go. How is Cinderella doing? Because I think I'd like to send her to school again to kind of do the active teacher thing because I think she has. Yeah, working 7 hours, so she is working today. Fingers crossed we can get her performance up and get her promoted to level 10 in the education career as well. We'll go back to the high school and try that again in another episode, I think. So yeah, everybody's doing okay. How is Grandma doing? Grandma's doing all right. She is getting a bit hungry. She does need the bathroom. So take a feral poo, Grandma. And quick before Grim needs the bathroom. We really need another bathroom in this place. We do not have enough bathrooms for all these family members. I also need to move Vlad out at some point. I have the intention of kind of building him a little kind of apartment in Del Sol Valley, but it's just finding the time to do that. I don't know when exactly I'm going to do that. He's getting quite thirsty as well. I am going to just ignore Vlad, I think, for this episode. I'm going to leave him in the coffin. I should have got him to kind of like hibernate in there. Cinderella, how are you doing? She's all right. Worst comes to worst, she can always take a potion of plentiful needs, so I don't have to worry too much about her. Agnes is, for some reason, Agnes is in Don's room getting homework help from the ranch hand. But do you know what? Wilfred, I appreciate you. You're a man of many talents, and I don't know what I'd do without you. It's a shame that the ranch hand seems to change every single episode. We seem to get like a different one. I rather would stick with the original one. I think that might be the original one that we had all the way back in San Sequoia. So yeah, nice to have him back. I basically raised the children single-handed while Cinderella was doing whatever. Don Lothario has completed his homework for the day as well. Let me just quickly pause and check where we're up to. So she needs to do homework 2 more times, that's fine. And then she's doing quite well. Yeah, everything is good there. How you need some fun. What would Agnes do for fun? She likes writing, I think. What does she actually have as like her likes? She doesn't have any likes or dislikes. Okay. What do I want to do with her? I am just going to click fun and see what she chooses to do herself. You can decide what you think is fun, Agnes. What is she doing here? She's sitting down. She's playing incredible sports. I wouldn't have said she was an incredible sports type person, but do you know what? That's what free will chose. Don is dancing the night away over here. Look at how buff he is. He's feeling very confident today as well, and I love that for him. He wants to flirt with someone, start a small business, and have some fun. He does actually need to get involved with his girlfriend. So we can try and do that a little bit today as well. Morgan fires because they have really good compatibility, but they're both feeling a bit unsatisfied. Well, I don't know how she's feeling. So Don's feeling unsatisfied in his relationship. They haven't been hanging out very much. They haven't been spending much time together. And we don't know how she's feeling. So we need to kind of check in with our girlfriend and kind of see what that whole situation is doing. They had a really good first date. So I don't really want them to kind of fall out with each other. Grimm's in the shower, which is good because he is kind of stinky. I think I'm going to have him go and grab some food as well. Go over here, grab a serving. And everybody's doing pretty well. Maria is also up. I'm going to quickly do the rounds. Do we have any eggs? We do not have any eggs. We do have some nice poo though, which I'm going to collect. I'm hideous. I feel a bit odd today. I've done my makeup a bit differently. I look a little bit ill. I'm hideous. My face is a mess. I can't go anywhere looking like this. What can I do? Try some light makeup. Responsibility increased, conflict resolution decreased. Okay, I don't know who she asked for advice there, but apparently they didn't have that great parenting skills, so maybe it was Christopher. He's got decent parenting skills though. Cinderella, you child, don't walk in on Grim in the shower for a start. Go over here, get out of the bathroom, stop being weird, and go ahead and take a potion of plentiful needs, please, because you need it. I don't know what is going on with you today, but also Scrubberoo yourself. I feel like you need the extra attention to your hygiene today. Scrubberoo, there we go. She should be all right after that. There we go. Potion of plentiful needs are so overpowered, especially considering it's like the first potion that you get. Not complaining though, because I appreciate that it's really easy to make. How are you doing, Grim? You're getting some food. You seem quite happy. How do we solve this phase? How do we solve this phase? How do we solve this problem? Because I don't really like that he's distant. I think, do we have to like joke with him a lot? Because I think anytime we try and like interact with him now as his parent or family member, I think it like ruins the relationship because he like needs space. But if I, where would it be? Maybe under parenting? If I ask about the phase, I think he needs a lot of like jokey interactions to get him through it. Cinderella, could you do what I've asked you to do, please? Sniff fresh clothing. I don't know why she's doing that. She's not a werewolf, but go ahead. Ask about phase. Why is she not interacting with him? She's like, she understands that he needs space, so she's just like pretending he's not there or something. Oh, there we go. Okay, I feel like I want to be alone. I want to be alone. Jokes, volunteer events, or even playing building blocks with me may get me to come out of my shell. Building blocks? Am I being stupid? What's building blocks? Jokes, volunteer events, or even playing building blocks. Right, so we want to joke with him a little bit then. And then we can also like do a volunteer event maybe after school today if we've got time. More choices, funny, jokes, joke about family heritage. I don't know, Grim Reaper, it's got to be something funky going on there, right? And then let's just keep going with the jokes. So funny, jokes, joke about fashion, and funny, jokes, joke about body hair. We are a family of werewolves after all, some of us, so. Okay, he's laughing. We haven't ruined the relationship too much. Okay. Okay, he learned that she has the piano skill. Fine. I'm going to do one more joke and then we're going to run away and leave it because I don't want to ruin this. Joke about, not joke. It's some kind of joke about the Grim Reaper knocking at your door. Like, I don't know. But do you know what we should do as well? We should check on the animals, because speaking of the Grim Reaper, I am a little bit worried about that bug. She's still a young adult. We're okay for the time being. Christopher, could you come over here and clean up this manure, please? Do I actually have my mods installed? Because that would help. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Okay, be aware that all the animals might die. Is animal aging on or off? I don't know. I'm scared. Okay. We're just waiting for school now, basically. School should be starting pretty soon. There we go. School for Grim in an hour. School for Don in an hour. School for Agnes in an hour. Who else has phases that they're trying to work through? Don has a mean streak. Okay, we need to solve that because that is going to be so problematic. The Grim Reaper absolutely likes video gaming. I know this from watching Bill and Ted. I have this evidence. Yes, that checks out. Okay, how do we... I've forgotten how to solve the mean streak. Praise for good grades. And then parenting, ask about phase. Chibs. This is jazzy. I hope it's copyright free. Let me... Oh, Vlad just appeared in the kitchen. Let me enjoy my mean streak. Disciplining my actions will make me behave. Do you really want to spoil my fun? Again, that is kind of contradictory. I think I have to discipline him, right? So parenting, I can't discipline him at the moment. I just have to ride this one out, I think, and hope it goes by itself. What's his all the way down here? Oh my goodness, who am I on? I bloody Batu stuff. Don, I'm trying to look at your stuff. So he's doing quite well. Emotional control could be better again. Conflict resolution, manners could be better. You've got a lot of work to do there, Don, I think. Get outside. School's starting really soon. Let's just go to school and hope for the best. I think he's prepared. I think he's ready. Homework complete. Grim, how are you doing? Homework not started? Didn't I tell him to do his homework? Oh no, I told Agnes to do her homework. Yeah, she's fine. All good. Okay. Have we got 2 ranch hands? How did we manage to hire 2 ranch hands? Not complaining, but we are going to have some happy animals, assuming they don't die, on this farm. Okay, select which students to follow. We don't want Agnes because I don't want to get overwhelmed by too many Sims. We want Don and we want the Grim Reaper. Okay, so Don just has to get basically through the first lesson, and then in the afternoon he can go to career day. So in the morning I want to focus on Grim and trying to skip the lesson and get caught out by the headmistress and get in trouble, because that's what his aspiration demands. Even though I'm raising him right, he's going through a phase, guys. Like, listen, part of raising him right is getting those aspirations. Okay, all right. So let me just quickly check in with Don. How are you doing, my sweet baby angel? No, actually, do you know what? The Grim Reaper's the sweet baby angel. Don's just Don, basically. Right, where is your girlfriend? Romantic, Morgan, is she here? I don't see her. Social? Send flirty selfie. That's a good idea, right? I don't know where she is. She is a teen. I don't... Oh, hang on, let's go for romantic, flirty, change pose. Let's go with that one, that's cute. I don't know why we've got that person's butt in the background like he's gonna punch it, but I guess that's part of the charm, I suppose. Okay, so hopefully that's gonna get us back on track. Maybe we can take her on a date later. Don, then, why is high school not working? Has he graduated or something? What's going on with Don? Why isn't he at school? It says he's at school, but he doesn't have any, like, missions, so I guess I'm just gonna have him do some yoga because it's good for his emotional control. Oh, he doesn't have to teach. I'm not trying to get him to teach yoga. Just practice yoga. There you go. Okay. But he has to study for study for his exams. I probably should do that. I'm not looking to kind of make him fail high school, so doesn't he look cute in his little like school uniform? That is wholesome. Okay, let's get Cinderella here as well. Bring Cinderellimouse here. She is in work in 2 hours. Oh my goodness, Cinderella, do not show up just to the high school in your underwear. Cinderella, that is how you get fired. What feels like a nice, appropriate outfit for a teacher? That one, I think. There we go. That feels a little bit better than your underwear. She should probably just go around like checking in with people. I'll kind of let her do her own thing for a little bit. Right, Dawn, are you okay? You're doing yoga, which is good. We appreciate that. Grim, he's doing his exams. Perfect. So we really, really want to make sure that he does not go to his lesson and that we stick around near May, because we're just going to be cheeky, basically. He's going to go and sit in, I don't know, maybe not. We're going to stalk May. Right, hang on. Cinderella's got this thing. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. When you get this notification, you go on work from home. And that means you get to do an active work day as a teacher if you're trying to do like the active teacher thing. So plan lecture and conduct research. Okay, can I plan a lecture on here? Wait, is that cross-compatibility? Is that cross-compatibility? I guess sort of in a way, not directly then. Oh, I suppose. Okay, get in here. And come and career, education, career, plan lecture. There we go. And then, yeah, she's basically doing her teaching job in the high school. And I love that. I love that kind of cross-compatibility. It's kind of, you have to jump through hoops a little bit. You have to call your teacher in if you have a teen in high school. But I still like it. I'm still having fun doing this. Right. Everybody's going to lessons, but not you. You definitely need to hang around near May. Go here. Go and hang around your mother, who is a teacher, and the principal of the high school, and get yourself in trouble. I am getting hungry. Why does my tummy rumble all the time when I'm recording? Okay. Go back here. Don't go to the toilet. Go here. I don't care. Piss yourself in front of the high school teacher. Piss yourself in front of the principal. Grim. Look. Okay, he's not in class. Is she going to tell him off? Oh, this might be it. Get caught by school staff. So hopefully get detention by getting caught skipping class. He's pleading with her. No, we want her to get in trouble. Don't forgive him. Don't forgive him. He's meant to get in trouble. I am never going to be able to do this. This is what happens when your own mother is one of the best teachers in this school. He's just getting off with like all this naughty behaviour. Avoided consequences. Grim almost got caught skipping class. Good thing he's so convincing that he avoided detention. I don't know what to do here. Wait, hang on. She's on the prowl. She does normally go and check the bathroom, so the fact that he's in there, he might get in trouble a second time because he still hasn't gone to class. Fingers crossed. Excuse me, you cannot walk in here while I am on the toilet. What I can also do is have Cinderella come and repair these with magic, spells, repairio, magic, spells. Best teacher ever. You know, magic, spells. No. They're all pranked. Okay. Grim, are you in trouble? I guess not. It's lunch now, so do what you want to do, Grim. I give up on trying to get you in trouble. He's too much of a good boy. Dawn is showering, so for those of you who are into that, let's have a quick peek at the high school jock having a quick shower. And, like, cool stuff. Cool beans, man. And then he has to go to the toilet, and then we can go to career day. Why is this so stressful? Cinderella's still planning the lecture, so I guess we just leave her to it. And yeah, Grim, what are you up to? I don't know if there's like other ways that I can get into trouble or if that's the only way. It does specify getting caught skipping class, so I don't know what to do about that. Yeah. So, Dawn, after you've been to the bathroom, we might have time to try and rizz up your girlfriend a little bit more. She's still not here, but we can send her another flirty text or something, or give her a phone call. He's walking so slowly because he needs the bathroom so badly. Does he also have his football team thing? That's in 2 days. Okay. Oh, here we go. Travel to auditorium for career day. Okay. So at least we're dealing with Don's aspiration. Even though Grim's aspiration is causing us some trouble, we're kind of getting there. We're halfway there. I'm going to drink some water, actually. I'm going to pause and drink some water. Back with you in a second. Okay, so that is it. Don has completed his milestone. So he now has to reach level 3 of a side hustle, which means he has to start a side hustle. So let me have a quick look here. I think originally I did have like a side hustle and an after school activity. So maybe I do need to do that with Agnes. But going through, so what does he actually have? So once he's completed this one, goal orientated, has he got his 2 high school things? So goal orientated, no, live fast, admired icon. So he still has to do a second aspiration after this one. Okay, so he can't quit high school yet is what I'm saying. So level 3 of a side hustle, that's fine. We can start a side hustle. This is okay. But what I think we should also do temporarily is give him, because that's going to take some time, right? So while we're working on that, we should probably also switch aspirations to one that suits him, because he needs to do 2 before I can age him up. So untroubled, dauntless, or iconic. I feel like iconic is the one that suits Don the most. So everybody's bestie, clout chaser, and admired icon. And that's trendy as well. So does trendy count as the side hustle? So we can do like a 2-in-1 thing. Okay, make 10 team friends. Okay, we've got this, we've got this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post on Social Bunny, because this is one of the things we have to do. Open Social Bunny. And we're gonna, are we friends with Morgan? We are. So we're gonna message her and we're gonna do a flirty message. There we go. Perfect. I'm so happy to have a friend like you. Don, we've been trying to reach you about your refrigerator's extended warranty. Okay. And then, do you know what? Let's do a post as well. Post about career day. And we'll do a confident narrative because he is feeling confident. There we go. He knows what career he wants to go into as well. He is going to go into the medical career. So make 10 team friends. What we need to do here to speed this up, if we open Social Bunny again and I go to friends, if I add a load of people to my contact list, so Agnes, basically anyone we know who's a teen, we'll make friends with them really, really quickly through Social Bunny. And yeah, that'll be really cool. Sophia, Luna's not a teenager. Who else is a teenager? Greta, I think. Noah Kane. Who else as well? Kevin's a teenager, I think. Ash Harjo. So yeah, any teens that we know, if we just befriend them on Social Bunny. Is Darling Welsh? Yep. And then we'll gain relationship with them really, really quickly, and we'll be able to do that 10 team friends thing really, really easily. Okay. Are we friends with the Grim Reaper? We are. Do you know what? Tell him an urban legend. What could possibly go wrong? I feel like I need to save before I do that. I'm gonna save. I tried to save as and I went on saving, so I really hope like I don't screw things up. Here we go. He's telling him a really, really spooky story. The Grim Reaper needs to get out, like invited out to a college party. So I need to get an invite to one. So ask about college parties to try and score an invite to a college party. So who do we know quite well? Let's go and talk to Noelle. Let's go and respectful introduction, because that's really good for building. Oh my God, Dawn, stop being mean. Oh God, bring Cinderella here. She needs to discipline this. Cinderella, can you please discipline him? Praise for good grades. Too much is happening. Parenting. Discipline recent behavior, calm. Hug it out over being mean. Okay. Goodness me, the Grim Reaper. He has a great reputation, which is lovely. Vibe check her. Is she the type of person who would know about college parties, is the question. Friendly. How do I do it? Small talk? Where would it be? Let me just pause a second before Don's mean again. Talk about past parties. And where would it be? Friendly. I would have thought it'd be like interest, maybe. I don't see it. Is it just... I don't know where it'd be. I don't know. I think it is a phone interaction though as well, isn't it? So maybe I could just go ahead and... Oh, hang on. I got distracted. Look, it's Cassandra Goth. I want Grim to date Cassandra Goth. Ignore the blonde hair. She's having a shadow heart moment. Vibe check Cassandra Goth. And rave about growing up. And apologise. I don't know why we're apologising, but just do it. Bright and Day. And is this... Yeah, Wolfgang Munch as well. Let's respectful introduction him as well, because I feel like Grim and Wolfgang would be friends, and I can't really explain why. What are you doing? What are you doing over here? Chatting? Chatting. Okay, don't discuss... Why are you discussing local fishing spots? Okay, we've attended a career day. Can we do a T-pose? Is anyone T-posing here? I don't think so. What else can I do? You need to start a side hustle, Don Lothario. So, jobs? Find a job, would it be? Oh, I feel like I'm sniffling now. I haven't got any tissue handy. Sorry if I'm all snotty. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to pause and get tissue. Sorry about that, guys. The pollen count is getting really high here and I am suffering. So I need to get some local honey. I have actually seen where I can get it from, so I just have to like go to the place to get it. It's been 5 seconds, I've forgotten what I'm doing. So, what is he doing? Find a job. Finding a job, that's what we're doing. We're finding a job. Okay. Come on, Don. You've got this, buddy. So, I want him to be a Simfluencer, I think. Because the only really jobs that count towards this, I think, are Simfluencer. And, oh God, wouldn't he be a good lifeguard, though? Oh, should I make him a lifeguard or a Simfluencer? I don't think lifeguard is gonna... Oh, he has to be a lifeguard. I love the idea of him being a Simfluencer, but we've done that already. I think, who did we do that with? Did we do that with... like Vlad? Was Vlad a Simfluencer? I feel like lifeguard is so on brand for Dom. We can't not do it. So what we'll do is we'll get him to level 3 of being a lifeguard and we'll count that as his side hustle. Even if the aspiration doesn't check off, we'll just do it manually, but we'll count it because it's pretty much the same energy, right? It should count towards it. Sunscreen, whistles, and the occasional shark are all part of everyday life as a lifeguard. Loves swimming, safety, and yelling at rambunctious children trying to drown each other. This is the perfect part-time career for you. Do you know what? Find a job. Should he get rid of the job as a team captain, football captain upon... Why is it doing that? No. I don't want to do that. Wait, hang on. Can I select the hours? Is that why? Because I've not selected the hours properly. So the hours of football captain are like later in the day. Because I should be able to do both, right? I should be able to do both of these. So these are 3:30 till 5:30. So is it possible to select a later time to be a lifeguard? They don't, oh, they conflict. Oh, it's not letting me choose my hours. That suits him so well. Oh, wait a second, guys, because I need to make sure I do the aspirations. So let me plan this. Why doesn't it bring up the aspiration that I'm actually on? Why does it make me like go through them all again? So admired icon, trendy. So he's already done level 3 of an after school activity. Does he get anything if I like, does he get anything from doing that? Star player. So he's already got the bonus trait, the reward trait, so I can drop out of doing the football practice, which is good because having to throw that football and get that daily task done annoys the F out of me. So actually that's going to work out quite well. Okay, find a job. This is his side hustle. Being a lifeguard is definitely going to be his side hustle. And I kind of love this for him, to be honest. Listen, it took him a minute to decide what he really wanted to do, but he watched that. Have you seen Diary of a CEO? You know, that podcast? I watched one this week where it had this woman she was like a scientific researcher, and she'd been looking at the brains of football players, like hundreds of American football players had donated their brains to her, and she was looking for this degenerative disease that was like, it basically appears like Alzheimer's but in really, really young people. And she was like looking at this brain of this football player, and she was like, I can't believe this football player is 40 years old. He looks like he has the brain of an 80-year-old because he had this really bad, like, degraded brain matter. And so she's done all this research, and it turns out it's because of like sports like American football, British rugby, soccer, English football, boxing, anything where you're like repeatedly getting bumps or shocks to the head. And it's not even that like the protective stuff is protecting the brain. The problem is that the brain inside the head is bouncing around inside the head and getting bashed inside the head, and that's what's causing this disease. And it's like a whole huge thing. So if you or anyone you know is like a regular like sports player where they're getting these kind of contact sports, hockey as well is another one, do go and watch that Diary of a CEO episode. Not sponsored or anything like that. I just think it's really important to know, because people get into things like sports, and you know, like if say I was a mum and my kid was really sporty, I might want to push them into doing football practice or, you know, things like that. And I might think, well, this is really good, right? They're getting exercise, they're making friends, they've got a hobby, this is really good for them. Maybe it's even going to help them get some kind of like scholarship or go to like a good university. So you think you're doing a really good thing for your kids, but then the quality of the life, look, I watched one podcast and I get like, it becomes my whole personality, but like, yeah, like the quality of life for these people, because they get like early onset dementia. Like there was one guy who was 18 and he like his quality of life was so bad. And so yeah, you really need to know what you're getting yourself into and what you're encouraging your children to do if you're getting them into these kind of like contact sports where they're taking a lot of hits to the head. And it's not even like concussion or like fractures or anything like that. It's just this bouncing around of your brain inside your brain fluid that causes this horrible, horrible degenerative problem. Don't watch it. Anyway, he's not doing that anymore. He watched that podcast and he's like, maybe I should be a lifeguard instead. At least I get to watch all the pretty ladies in their bikinis and I get to pose in and show off my hot bod that I've worked hard for. He's going to be, listen, we know what Don's like. This is the right thing for him, okay? Okay, I'm really excited for this. Look, he has to get to fitness level 4, but he's already fitness level 4. Don is now a wave watcher at Slow Runners United. Lifeguard, Don is ready to rock the red swimsuit. Oh my goodness, we have to put that on him. Running along the beach in slow motion, right? Saving people from sharks and demanding children put their life vests back on. Hang on, let me pause. No longer is the CPR dummy. No longer is he the CPR dummy. Now Don's the CPR chief. He'll watch the waves up. Oh, he's already lifeguard level 2? Did he start at lifeguard level 2? Like, why? Following the whistler's directions. Wait, he'll watch the waves up close, following the whistler's directions, but one day that chair will be his. Next promotion, prolific whistler. That is so on brand for Don, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, oh my god, look at him. Look at him. Oh my god, he's like, Mum, he did this at career day. He's like, Mum, I have found the perfect career for myself. I've even got the uniform. She turns around, expecting him to be in scrubs because he's always wanted to be a doctor, and he is wearing a mankini. I know that's not a mankini, but I thought that was funny to say. That is just, I don't know, toggle the Baywatch music. Those sandals leave a lot to be desired though. Those flip-flops are not good flip-flops. Don, I absolutely love this for you. Are you doing extra credit work? This boy, this child of mine, this sweet child of mine, like, oh, my tummy's rumbling again. We love him. We love him so much. But I feel like he should probably get over here and maybe talk to this lady too. Watch career presentation. There we go. Okay, this is going a little bit too well for my liking. Maybe Cinderella should get over here and do some jokes with Grim. Make some funny faces. Embarrass him in front of his new girlfriend. Braceless buddy fist bump. Oh my god, how awkward. He's like, Mom! No wonder he's distant. And then we'll do another funny thing. We'll do jokes. Joke about fashion. I don't know why. Okay, perfect. This is going quite well. This is going reasonably well. I do definitely want him to have a bit of a crush on Cassandra. Talk about a post made by Cassandra. Oh, he's off to computer club though? Oh, and he hasn't practiced programming. Okay, that's not good. Okay, do you know what? He's not the most academic right now, and that's okay. Apologise. I don't know why, but it's really good for your... Oh, God, that was... How teased would you get? To be fair, I'm a bit like that with my kids, and they're lovely. They don't care. They really don't care. They're like, I don't know. I really have raised my kids right, is what I want to say. What else do I want to do? Tell Urban Brighton Day. This is going to end in a second. Here we go. Okay, school is out for the day. Grim has a B. That's not too bad. Prom is coming. I think we should get a cute little promposal sign and we should ask Cassandra out. Can I flirt with her a little bit? Hang on. Wait. Let's... Mum, can you just go home, please? Mum, go home. Don, go home. Listen, there's too many people on this lot. I don't know why I can't make Don go home. Like, okay, do you know what? You were doing your homework and it's cute. Do what you want to do, Don. I want to ask this girl out. Go away, Wolfgang. Brighton Day. Let's vibe check again. And we need to turn on the riz. Listen, Don Lothario is our big brother. We know how to do this. Flirtation. He's confident. We're going to go in with a bold pickup line. We're going to do the Don thing. Finger guns works like a charm. She's into us. Okay, perfect. I need to give Cassandra a goth makeover. We got that goth kit, so I don't know what this is, but I don't know what I did with this makeover on her. This is working. Okay, she is into us. What is your deal? You're sad. Okay, can I wait? I can do something here. If you're sad, if I keep, can't I ask about being sad? Right? It's good for his empathy. I can shout forbidden words at him. It always takes me a minute to find this because I never know where to find it. More choices. I always think it's going to be under deep thoughts and then it's never there. You know that parenthood interaction that's like, ask about being sad? Or discuss being sad? But I can't see it. That's annoying. Okay, never mind. My focus is on Cassandra. Okay. Romance. Flirtation. No. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're all going to go home. Go home, Grim. Everybody go home. I don't know what Don's deal is. I don't know why he's not going home. I'm going to switch to Cinderella and then I'm going to call them home from the house. That's what I'm going to do. I think Don glitched out a little bit there. I run into so many bugs in my game. Normally the bugs that I encounter, I'm normally quite lucky with them. I tend to just get the bugs that are frustrating or silly. I don't tend to get game breaking bugs, but having said that, let's check in with the animals because I do have that really horrible animal aging bug. Okay, the hen is okay, Gertrude's okay, Candy's okay. I think we got away with it. I think we're all right. Don, I don't know how to bring Don home. I don't know what's going on with him. I'll fix that problem later. Don's gonna be fine, guys. Grim is off to the computer activity. Oh no, I wanted him to ring his girlfriend. Right, hang on. Let me rescue Don. This is a Don Lothario rescue operation because the void has taken my son. While we're waiting, what do you think of my hair? I cut it yesterday, but I'm not entirely happy with it. I don't feel like, I don't know. It feels like I did something different and I'm not happy with it. I need to kind of tidy it up. Okay, Don, I don't know what your deal is, mate, but can you please travel and come home? Don Lothario, come home, Don. Come home. You don't need to be at school anymore. It's fine. Leave school. Come back to your family home. Here we go. I think he's just got a weird bug that thinks he's still at school for some reason. I can't seem to cancel it, but maybe it's because we took a job at career day or something, which you think you'd be able to do, right? Isn't that the point of career day? I don't know. When I went to career day with my eldest, we made it our whole mission to not steal, because they give away pens and they give away like cups and things. So we made it our whole mission to act really interested at each stand just to get free stuff. Because she knew what she wanted to do. So we were only there to... I mean, we were checking stuff out. We took a lot of like the brochures home and things like that, but it was worth going to. But yeah, the main aim was stealing pens, which honestly was my parenting technique of just like getting her there, right? It was like, that was my way of encouraging her to actually attend the event and take her future seriously. Dawn, I love you. Oh, you are quite hungry. Getting pancakes is a great idea then. You go ahead and do that. He's getting a little bit tired. I feel like he needs some sort of power nap. So I'm just going to get him to have a quick nap. He's had a big day. He's done well. Agnes, how are you doing, girly? Stop your jiving. Oh, we need food. Okay, Dad, will you come and cook, please? Because you are the most capable out of all of us. Here we go. So what do we want to cook? I am going to cook... what sounds like a nice thing to cook? Ooh, egg ramen. I could go for that for myself with my like grumbling tummy. Let's cook some egg ramen. And yeah, I think everybody's doing okay. So I do need to get Cinderella to finish doing these things, because I do want her to get that promotion. It's been a long time coming. Education, career. What does she need to do? Finish planning a lecture, and then we need to conduct research. Don's having his nap. Agnes, you need to do your homework, which is part of what you need to do for your thing. But you're hungry. Oh yeah, okay. Do homework while you're waiting for food. There we go. That works out. Okay, Vlad. I'm not really concentrating on you too much at the moment. I do need to move you out of the house. He can help Dom with trendy, right? Because he's the expert at trendy. Develop your acting skill, not start to develop your fitness skill. Okay, you need to find a mirror. Get into your brother's room. Everybody is in Don's room. And Don's like, I am trying to nap. Go and practice your dancing. And then I need him to practice his fitness skill. Perform interactions that help your fitness skill. I'm not sure how he would go about that, but I'll figure that out. I'll jump through that hoop when I come to it. Lifestyle game. Grim has unlocked the people person lifestyle. That's kind of strange because he's going through the distant phase, but hopefully that will help him heal. Okay. Grandma is doing okay. She did level up a little bit in the knitting skill. So let's just check her needs quickly. Yeah, she's doing great. Let's get her outside on her rocking chair and get her knitting something. She does have that. She's got like the soul journey thing that she wants to knit like I've never knitted before and get to like level 10. So knit clothing. What animal clothing can we do now? Can I knit anything for my cow yet? There's like lots of stuff, dogs and chickens. And foxes, but not my cows. Knit objects. Knit, you know what, let's knit everybody rugs. Let's knit a nice white rug for Agnes Crumplebottom. I think, did we give Vlad the black rug? I know we knitted one for him. We haven't given him it yet. I can't speak. I'm like blah, 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 blah. We haven't given him his black rug yet. Oh my God, it's Knox. Okay, so Christopher and Knox have like a long rivalry. Hey buddy, got a minute to help me with these recyclables. I heard you have a recycler, and if you let me use it, I'll give you all the bits and pieces I can get for free. How does that sound? Dude, yeah, do you know what? You used to be my bestie. I think him and Christopher have made up now. And honestly, Christopher needs to get over his worry about me cheating on him, quite frankly. I was married to Knox at one point in an old Let's Play, so... But I think Christopher needs to understand that he's Cinderella's one and only right now. Apart from maybe the Grim Reaper, like the grown-up Grim Reaper, not baby Grim Reaper. Okay, he needs to go to the toilet, so please go and do that. And then, has she actually finished that job? Cinderella, will you do what I've asked you to do? Why are you so difficult? Plan your lecture. Right, Grim, how are you doing, sweet baby angel of death? Dad is asleep on the floor in his apron, which is quite cute, actually. You are getting some kind of Pop-Tart, even though your dad is meant to be making... What did you do? Did you even make that food? I don't know if he made that food. I don't know what happened. I don't know what he did. It's fine. He works hard. Listen, we can forgive him. Too much is happening. Agnes has done her homework. There are 3 pancakes here that I want her to come and eat. So she only needs to do her homework one more time. An after school activity, do we want her? Because this is more of a side hustle, right, than an after school activity. Do we want her to do an after school activity? Is it going to conflict with this? It might do. Let me try it, because I feel like I should stick to my old rules. After school activity, there we go. If babysitter is on the list though, it should count towards that aspiration. So I might just stick with it. We'll see. We'll see if it's on the list or not. Will it be on the list if I'm already doing that job? Though, that's the thing. Maybe we just wait and see. We just wait and see if that counts. She's already level 2. Yeah, we'll just wait and see if that counts or not. Okay, Don Lothario. How are you doing? You need to do your homework, but you are an A-level student, so I think you're okay with that. Oh, look, do you remember, like, the old days of him using, like, the little teddy to do, like, the medical stuff and build his empathy? Speaking of empathy, oh my goodness, look at this golden champion football. That is amazing. What you need to do, mate, what you need to do, before this episode is out, it's 7 p.m, but I think we have just enough time. See, I can do this with Grim, right? I think we should ask her out on a date. Do I want to create a date? No, we'll just go on a normal date with her. And he can show off. Let's go to the pool and show off his new clothing for his new job. She's going to be so impressed with him. She's going to be like, my boyfriend looks like he's on Baywatch. Okay. I think we should maybe go to a beach with her then, right? That makes sense to do. Let's go to the most romantic town of all. Let's go to Tartosa. And let's go to this, but lot is not available. Okay, well, we're going to Celebration d'Amore then, apparently. Come on, let's go. We're going to the nightclub. That is very on brand for them, I think. She's kind of like a DJ, right? Morgan Fires. She's into dancing. You know that Don likes the club. In the club, we all fam. Sorry, I'm sorry, that popped out. Okay, so sit and talk to your date. Flirt with your date while flirty. So we need to get Don flirty. He looks like he's flirty already. Hang on, this is going to be the thumbnail. That and that. Oh my goodness, why is she looking at him like that? We have ignored her quite a lot recently. I do understand if she's a little bit salty with us. Offer her a rose. He got it from one of those people, you know, they walk around with the buckets of roses around nightclubs and they sell them for like £1. It's probably more than £1. It's probably about £10 now per rose. I don't know if that's still a thing. It used to be a thing in like the 90s. In the 90s. Okay, she's into it. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I clicked on something weird. Go back. Oh no, why didn't she like that? She didn't like that. Wait, her romantic satisfaction just went down. What does she like? What does she like? Relationship. Learn more. Ask about romantic satisfaction. What are you into? Listen, we have the romantic sage trait. We know how to treat her. I feel very unsatisfied. I know you feel unsatisfied, sweet baby. What do you like? What are you into? Learn more. Ask for attraction. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, she might give us more information. I feel like we just need to be flirty with her, right? I can't remember what she doesn't like. Oh, look at how understanding he is. Best boyfriend ever. Romantic satisfaction with Morgan is very low. Improve this through romantic interactions that cater to her turn-ons and turn-offs. Don't violate her romantic boundaries. I wasn't intending to. My Don Lothario is a good boy. I raised him well. Let me open a profile. Do we know what she likes? Likes and dislikes. We don't really know. Okay, let's just start flirting with her. Educate on positive romance dynamics. He's going to mansplain relationships to his girlfriend. That's what's happening right now. It's going to be fine. They have good compatibility. This is going to be okay. Get out of my face, lady. There he is mansplaining. You need to communicate your feelings and your needs to me, Morgan. I don't know how she felt about that. I don't know if that went well or not. Okay. Should we 0 to 20 this thing? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. They did have a very steamy first day. I feel like going directly to messing around in the hot tub in the middle of the nightclub is on brand for Don Lothario. That is her face looks good. She looks like she's into it. She is into it. He has learned her mess around interests and she is freaky. She has no boundaries whatsoever in terms of when, in terms of where. She does have, feel like she does have a preference for who with though. I feel like Don is her one and only. I love it as well though, because I feel like Don needs a fiery woman, right? He normally goes for like Dina Caliente because he's normally an adult and Morgan Fires is normally a teen. But this version of Don, the math checks out in this universe. And I ship them. Teen Don with Morgan Fires. The lighting's a little bit, makes them look a bit of Vlad-like, you know? Wait, hang on, they didn't do it and they're just kind of on their phones? Chat with, why is he getting out? Why didn't that work? No! Mess around with Morgan, where are you going? Don't pee, oh, he needs to pee. Okay, I feel really bad for making him woohoo when he needs to pee. I know that that's not nice. That's not a nice thing for men, right? Okay, is it going to work this time? They get you snuggly. He's like, no, I really do need to pee. Do I have a potion of plentiful needs for him? He doesn't have one. Can I get into Cinderellimouse's inventory? Okay, I'm going to do something a bit weird. Mum's just checking in. She's just checking in for a second. She's going to leave again, don't worry. Potion of plentiful needs. And then immediately leave, please. Can I make her go immediately home? The button is grayed out. She cannot go home right now, apparently. I don't know why. That is okay. Don, take your drink. Boom. Should we just flirt with her? Let's just do like a normal flirt. Okay. Oh, she's getting out again. Oh, this is not going very well. Let's go to sitting and talking with our date. Let's go with something not weird, right? Sit together, here we go. He does have some lovely strawberry nectar as well. Will you sit together? Sit together. What is wrong with these two? Okay, I guess that counts as sitting together apparently. It checked off anyway. Can we have this nectar? Pour 2 servings, here we go. Let's drink the strawberry nectar with our girlfriend. It's only nectar, guys. It's fine. There's a lot of social money. Okay. Oh, this is better lighting. This is the mood. Okay. This is where we do it. This is how we do it. Whisper about desires. How sexy. I love Love Struck. I really feel like we needed Love Struck, right? We needed a romance pack. Okay. Wait, hang on. Don now reached romance level 4. Don can now perform seductive dance anywhere and tender neck kiss with other Sims. She's very unsatisfied. Okay, we cannot be mean to... She said, if you're mean to me while I'm in this mood, I will break up with you. And he has got the mean streak, so we're going to have to be really careful here. Attempt to seduce your date. Okay. What is that? Flirtation? Attempt to seduce. I feel like she's going to be into it. Why does she not like this though? Let's try affection. Sexy pose in your new outfit. I don't know what she does and doesn't like. Hug lovingly. romance, physical intimacy. Can I do the neck kiss? Tender neck kiss. Pick up your bottle. I don't know why he's left it on the floor. Okay, cute. And now she's very unsatisfied. Why? The lack of connection is causing dread of solitude. What is happening? What went wrong? Encourage your sim to nurture their relationship or learn to enjoy their own company. Remember, being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. They're having a great day, but it's... what happened? I need to know what she wants from this relationship. Okay, I need to know what I'm doing wrong here. Ask to work on ask about romantic interests. Is that the one? I don't remember how. I love this game so much, but I never remember how to do anything. I'm such an idiot. She's not happy. He's learned her romantic interests. We need to fix this. She likes men. They have good compatibility, but she's really unsatisfied and I don't know why. Can I exchange promise rings? It does feel like the sort of thing he would want to do when he's paranoid about losing her. I'm still trying to figure stuff out right now. You're sending me very mixed messages, Morgan. I understand what it's like being a man in a relationship now because women are confusing. What? Is it broken? What am I doing wrong? Please let me know in the comments what I'm doing wrong. Prom. We've already invited her to prom apparently. Relationship. I don't know what to do. What's wrong? Tell me. She promised herself to Dawn. Maybe I need to edit her romantic preferences because I don't know what they are. Does she hate everything that I'm doing? Oh. How do I find out? Okay, the first time I used tutorials. How do I find out what her turn-ons and turn-offs are? Catering to turn-ons and avoiding turn-offs. Can I ask about turn-ons and turn-offs? Wait, hang on. What am I doing wrong? I'm so confused. Wait, okay, wait, friendly interests? No, where would it be? Would it not be under relationships? I feel like this is a relationships type thing. Wait, I'm being really stupid. Relationships. Learn more. Explain attraction level? Where's ask about turn-ons and turn-offs? Am I being really stupid right now? More choices. Ask about romantic style attraction? Oh no, I think he's kind of getting his heart broken. He's definitely confused. Should I send them on couples counseling? Your attraction is neutral. I'm not sure why you need to explain that, but thanks. She likes flirting and turn-offs are flirting and physical intimacy. Since when? Since when? What changed? She doesn't like flirting and physical intimacy. But she likes affection? Let's try... we're going to try professing our undying love. He's feeling desperate in this moment. Listen, he's got the fear of being alone. So we can't flirt with her or do physical intimacy. Can I change this in any sort of way? Can I influence this? She liked that. There we go. Oh, it went up. Okay. We figured it out. She likes affection. Present romantic gift. dog in a locker. We are going to give her I don't know what we're going to give her. The old strawberry nectar. There we go, because he wasn't drinking it anyway. And then we'll share his sweetheart box. I feel like we're fixing it. We're fixing it. Mom, why are you still here? Swear. Does she like this? Is she into this? I don't think she liked it. He's romance level 5 though now. Don can now suggest back-to-back mess around with a recap mess around with other Sims. But she won't want to do that because she doesn't currently like physical intimacy. But that's okay. Don loves her. Listen, Don loves her, like, deeply. And he's very satisfied in this relationship. And he has the romantic sage trait. I have raised him so well that even though something's going on with her where her needs have changed, he loves her enough to respect that and modify and adapt his behavior in order to make her happy, because that's what love is, right? You know, it's mutual respect. Become best friends forever. That is so cute. He's like, whatever happens, wherever our relationship takes us, just know that I will always be your best friend. I am always here for you. I am gonna cry. How did I make Don? Oh, we can ask her to, did you see that? I said ask her to accept physical something. I think that's in terms of like with other people. We could even do that. That could explain Don, because that's a healthy relationship, right? As long as everybody's happy with it. So he could be like, okay, I know that you don't want to have woohoo. I have a high woohoo drive, and we can still be in a relationship, but I'm gonna have like friends who woohoo with other people, as long as you're not gonna get jealous, right? It's like, would you be okay with that? And then he's like, he still gets to have his woohoo because he's Don Lothario, but he has a long-term relationship with more. Does that make sense? It wouldn't be I'm very fairy tale ending. I'm very like soulmates, happily ever after, total compatibility. But if it works for them, maybe that's what we can do with them. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Without getting like, careful what you say though. I don't want to get like barred by YouTube or anything like that. But anyway, affection. I want to share the sweetheart box because that's really cute. We bought these to share with her, right? So they're not moldy, are they though? They're not going to outdate. I wish that we can make the chocolates using the candy maker from small businesses and hobbies, because I would have really liked to have been a chocolatier and have made those, and I don't think it's an option. I haven't seen it if it is. Why are you unsatisfied? I'm doing things that you like. I'm doing affection. You said you liked affection. Oh no. What? Why? Maybe I need to play an episode with Morgan and figure out what's going on with her. And like, if we can change it through storyline, through storytelling, I can change it myself. Oh. It'd be really sad if they don't end up together forever. And like, I'm glad now, actually. I'm glad that they didn't have woohoo. She agreed to it, but she wasn't really into it, and she would have been even more sad. So I'm glad that whatever failed there. We'll say that Don kind of read the mood of the room, or it was divine intervention. I don't know. Good? Not good? Okay, let's end the date. Banter with best friends forever. How are we actually doing? Before I end the day, let me have a quick check-in and see what we've got going on here. She's only got turn offs. She likes retro music. How do we make it up to her? In love with my best friend. So she loves him. She does love him. That is so cute. Being in love with your best friend is truly an unmatched joy that only a lucky few will experience. That is actually adorable. Oh wait, hang on. Romantic boundaries, physical romance excluding mess around. Excluding mess around. What? Does that make sense? It all triggers jealousy pretty much. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure where this relationship is going to go at this point, but let's end it there. Let's call it a night. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comments. It's definitely a nuanced situation. And I definitely don't want to have Dawn like do anything that's against her boundaries, because part of raising him right is to be respectful to women. So it's interesting that this has come up for him, actually, I think, in storytelling wise in this Let's Play. So yeah, let me know what you guys think we should do here. I really do see these two as like soulmates though. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.